Hey guys, quick disclaimer. This story contains themes of child abuse. If you are triggered by that, please click off this video. With that being said, let's get into the story that I made. The Diary of Joshua Gale. My name is Joshua Gale. I've been in middle school for only a few months now, and I live with my mother who works in an office job to sustain our household. My stepfather works with weird people who always seem like they're on something. I never think much of it, but he always comes home angry. I think he hits my mom, because I always find her crying in her room and he had her yelling at me to go away. My suspicions were confirmed one night when he looked at me and took out a baseball bat. I tried to defend myself, but he knocked out one of my teeth, and when I tried telling the police, nobody believed me. This broke me, as my stepfather had a smirk on his face while the police scolded me about lying about abusive parents. Now, I was never the type to kill anyone, but that changed one night when my mother handed me a pocket knife for my 12th birthday. I knew I had to do something, as my stepfather continued to abuse me and my family. My stepfather was fast asleep, so I took my chance. I stabbed him in the head to make sure he was dead, then stabbed him 11 more times. The same number as my age. My mother was arrested as a primary suspect, as nobody thought a child would have done it. That was until my mother told the court about me and how I must have done it. They searched my room and found the murder weapon, which I had carefully hid under my desk. I was given 6 months in jail. 6 fucking months of my life wasted because of my stepfather. In that time, I met a fellow inmate who seemed weird, but eventually I grew to care for him. He was serving 4 years in jail for murder, but when I brought up why he got 4 years and I only got 6 months, he laughed it off and said I should be lucky. I later came to realize he was right. I got off easy because I was only a middle school student. He was released from jail 3 months before my sentence was up. 3 agonizing months had passed without him. I was always volunteer whenever the prisoners needed a punching bag. The reason I wasn't before was because he was protecting me. And now he's gone. They could have done whatever they wanted with me. Those are the worst months of my life. I got out eventually, but the town referred to me as a murderer, and nobody would speak to me. Even the teachers were afraid of me because of my shitty stepfather. One night, it happened. I was walking down the road when 5 high school students came out from the shadows. They were looking for a fight, but I just brushed them off and went the other way. That's when I suddenly felt my entire body hurting. They were throwing punches faster than my body could react. One of them went as far as bash a rock against my head. I thought I was done for. A few hours later, I woke up, but I wasn't myself. Someone was controlling me, an entity. I asked them who they are, and they responded to me, telling me that they were the inmate I had grown to care for. I refused to believe them, but that's when it hit me. My head was healed, and all the bruises and broken bones I had obtained were all healed as well. It was unbelievable. I'd never heard of anything that could revive someone from the dead. But then, suddenly, I was no longer in control. I took back control as the 5 high school students were in the process of being murdered. Around the 5th high schooler, I think. I thought to myself, why the hell were they doing this? Then it hit me. They were doing this to get revenge for me, something I didn't want. Secretly, I was waiting to face my consequences one day, and I had finally faced said consequences, only to be revived by this fucker. This asshole doesn't own my body. Once I could take control back, I finished the job either way, leaving all the high schoolers dead. Realizing someone saw me, I run away as fast as my 12-year-old legs could carry me. I was later on the news to be on the suspect in the killing of 5 high school students, but they never found me. The inmate interacted with me sometimes, occasionally revealing information about themselves. Project UV was their designated name from scientists, but their actual name is undefined value. Strange, a black hole could be named something so stupid. Yes, you read that right. Project UV is a black hole. How are they sentient? I don't know. Fast forward a couple of months. Mostly everything died down except for the large amount of military activity. I meet some kid with purple hair, calls himself A-Star. Him and his brother seem like nice people, so I stick with them for a bit. Then, when the Secret Service finally caught on my trail without me realizing it, I had to step in and protect the two. With UV's black hole powers and bullets having the inability to kill me, I ended up scaring them away. They didn't want to leave without shooting one of us, so they went for Ace. Bang! He's bleeding on the floor and trying to breathe. I calm him as I remove the bullet from his wound. His brother, Meta, shoves me aside and applies pressure on his wound. I decide to leave them be, as he knows what he's doing and I don't. My shitty stepfather always told me medicine was bullshit, and that what I needed was time and strength to recover. I hate him for that, and I always will hate him. Thinking about my stepfather makes me want to puke, but I never did that in front of anyone. Nobody should go through what I had to, nor should anyone share it with others. Medics rush over to help Ace as I watch from the shadows. Meta went to help him, and I haven't seen them in days. To whoever reads this, I'm not a murderer. My stepfather made me one. He should have gotten worse, but I let him off easy with death. Joshua Gale, July 17th, 1996.